Sessions and lessons unscripted. Say it twice so you don't forget it. Hey! Session lessons unscripted. Hit record, let the mess get edited in my head.
What's up, everyone? Joel, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted. And that over there, it's Glow.
Hi everybody, how's it going?
Glow and I were just arguing, just so you know. Because she scared the you-know-what out of me, and I kind of lashed out at her.
He's a big baby.
You know what, I will say... I told her, I said, the worst thing you can do to a guy that suffers from anxiety is startle them.
Never mind my loud ass walks in stomping and bumping into things.
I had headphones on and the music was going. So I did not hear you.
Yeah, there are no demons in the house. No one's gonna come and grab you.
There's something in this house.
Whatever.
So hello everyone. How is you? And how is you?
Anybody looking for a husband?
They don't want me. My wife doesn't even want me. But I want her. So how are you, Gloria? Take a deep breath, please.
I just did.
Good. Now tell the good people out there in TV land. Well, what would this be? Podcast land? Spotify land? Social media land?
Creeperland? I don't know.
It could be Creeperland, I guess, right?
No, I'm doing good. Looking forward to the weekend.
You and me both. Oh my God. It's weird because this week seems like it's going fast, but I don't know. I can't explain it. And I'm exhausted. And we got extra sleep. Right?
Yeah.
I don't get it. People explain that to me, please. And we're still trying to get used to this camera stuff. See, look. No reaction.
No.
Today for me was kind of challenging. It's what one of my friends would say is a character building day. I didn't start off very well, but I did okay. But man, was people super more annoying than normal today. I don't know why. Something in maybe it's the weather, the change of weather.
Maybe.
Because now it's starting to get warmer.
And people are acting stupid.
Oh, driving stupid, acting stupid. Yes, no.
Yes.
We need more interaction on that side of the table. This doesn't work.
Well, yeah. People are crazy in the summertime, so we're getting to that point.
All right. So anyways. So here where we live, there's this river somewhere out there. And for some reason, a lot of people like to live by this river. But this river is known to overflow. And here in Chicago, where we're from, there's been a lot of rain. Lots. The weather's just been very weird. But there's been raining a lot. So this river is starting to swell. And it's like taking over people's yards and whatever. It's ridiculous. Like, why would you want to live that close to a river that floods like that? Isn't that crazy?
No, I mean, if it doesn't have a history of over flooding, and suddenly it does because the weather changes, I mean...
But it does have a history of flooding. That's the thing. Because, quick story, like a way long time ago when I was looking for a house, I was looking in this area, and there was this one house. It was pretty awesome, and it was by the river, and... one of the first things I asked them was like, does this river ever reach the house? Out there, they're like, no, 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 no. It never does. It might swell a little bit, but it never comes close to the house. I didn't trust it. So obviously didn't move there. But I mean, it was a cool house. And I mean, you could throw a rock and hit the river. But, and it was cool, but no way.
I can just imagine the mosquitoes because we lived really close to downtown or Des Plaines,
Hmm.
and of course the Des Plaines River runs through there, and we moved from the apartments and we got a house around that area, not too close, but
Uh-huh.
every year without fail, you would drive down River Road and you would see people's
Oh, River Road would always flood. I remember.
all the time.
I remember driving to work down there, and oh my gosh, like there was times where it was a nightmare. But I think they fixed it. Like they did some with the bridge, or I don't remember.
I don't know if it floods like that anymore. I'm
I don't
not
think
really
so.
in that area anymore, but I remember that like after a big rainstorm, you would drive down River Road and you would see people's like basement furniture and just
Mm-hmm.
everything ready to be tossed out.
Oh, life in Chicago. Well, that's technically not Chicago.
It's the outskirts of Chicago.
It's like a suburb.
Yeah.
You know that I think it was further north of us. I remember one time I was talking to somebody at work. That's when I lived in Wisconsin, or lived in Wisconsin. I worked in Wisconsin, and I had mentioned, "Oh, is that town a suburb of whatever?" And they looked at me all crazy, like, "What do you mean suburb?" So I guess not everywhere has suburbs like that. And then there's this debate here in Chicago where, see, like to me, if that's like that's the easiest thing to do, right? Like if someone asks you where you're from, and it's a town that's not really known, you just go with the default, right? I'm from Chicago, even if you live in Oak Park or if you live in Arlington Heights, if you live wherever, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm in Chicago," and right away people know what it is. They're like, "Oh, okay, you live in Chicago." But yeah, there's this debate where, oh, if you live so far from the city, you're not supposed to say you're from Chicago. And then even Northwest Indiana, like, and this has been since I was a kid. For some reason, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not a scholar of Chicago or whatever, but Northwest Indiana is always included in Chicagoland. It's like it's not even in the same state. So I don't know how that works.
No, I remember when I first moved to Chicago because I lived in, well, like I said, I grew up in Rosemont and Des Plaines throughout my whole life. And when I actually moved to Chicago, I would say I'm going into the suburbs or out to the city. And my cousins would kind of make fun of me. They're like, "What do you mean? What does that mean?" He's like, "You suburbanites always say into the city, out to the suburbs." Well, yeah, it's because you're driving to the city and away from the city. So, but they never understood that.
Who cares? Go where you want,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Go where you want.
Stop being weird.
All right. Well, Gloria and I were talking about, well, we can talk about a lot of stuff, but I forgot how we even got on this subject about how life in society was. Man, I wish I remember what conversation we were having. Excuse me. What conversation we were having? Do you remember? We were like talking about how society is now. Oh, I think I know what. Not to get into a bunch of detail or whatever, because we were talking about bringing kids into the world now and how things 10, 20, well, 10, 15, 20 years from now, it's already way different. It's like, I can't even imagine what the world's going to be like in 10, 15 years. You know what I mean? So it's like ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, if it keeps going the way it's going, it's kind of scary to be honest with you. But what say you?
Uh, yeah, I guess we kind of touched on that subject before,
Hmm.
and I don't know. It's kind of a different world than what we grew up in.
Way different.
Completely different. People are a lot more open, and I don't want to say necessarily 100% accepting, but a lot of things are more accepted now than they were back when.
Would you say there's more negatives than positives now, or what?
Um, yes and no. Um, I think as far as like the negatives, of course, is just I don't know. That's kind of a rough thing to kind of pinpoint. You know, we were definitely disciplined a lot differently back when we were growing up,
Hmm.
and now the way that we were disciplined isn't really accepted. You know, because parents used to beat us.
Oh, if it wasn't bolted down, we were getting. Yeah,
Beat.
I know how that was. Although I was a pretty good kid when I was younger. Well, for the most part. My brother was the hellraiser. I was the angel.
I don't know. My mama beat me like an Aztec drum. Just, but I wasn't an easy kid to kind of raise. So I mean, I
I
get
think I told you guys this story before where my there'd be times where my mom will be angry at us or at my brother, and how for some reason they always ended up running around the dining room table. So it's like they run around the dining room table, and then I'm in the corner just laughing my ass off, right? Because I think it's funny. And then my mom's getting more angry because I'm in the corner laughing. Meanwhile, my brother's and her running laps around the table, and then he sees me laughing. So, of course, he starts to laugh, which makes my mom even more angry. And then he would like, he'd do like this, he'd juke and like dodge her like Matrix style and then go into his room. And then, of course, you always heard, wait till your father comes home. That was hilarious.
Well, I don't know. I was kind of a smart kid. I kind of learned that if you kind of relax your body and like
Oh, you go limp?
you go, no, 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 not
Yeah, that was another one when they grabbed you and they went to swat you on the backside. You would kind of go limp.
no,
Where,
but it wouldn't hurt if you went limp. Like if you,
oh,
well, at least to me, I learned that if I kind of relaxed my body and took a deep breath, it wouldn't hurt as much. So I mean, that was my way of coping with it.
well,
But you guys have to understand, I was like a little savage. So I mean, my mom had no other recourse.
she's still a little savage, well, a
Well.
bigger savage. All right, so what we ended up doing, we did a little research and went on wherever and got some questions together and talking points together to kind of discuss the way society and everything was in the 80s and 90s versus now, which I thought would be a pretty interesting conversation. What say you?
Yeah. Got all my business out.
Oh, you got your scripts in the frame there.
I was like, wait a minute.
You know, it's so not funny, but being an old man, my medicine thing is growing and growing. And lately I don't know if it's the weather, but my oh my gosh, my joints are starting to hurt. It's yeah, I'm sore where places I haven't been sore before. So I don't know. I'm getting old. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
I'm waiting for you to finish talking about being an old man. I can't relate.
Well, you're not an old man.
I'm not.
You're an old woman.
I'm younger than you.
Not by much.
I'm still younger.
Not by much.
I'm still younger.
All right. Anyways, so all right. So like I said, this is It says nostalgia and perspective. So that's kind of what the road we're going down today. So, uh, so number one, difference between then and now is you were always disconnected back in the 80s and 90s, and then now you're always connected. Very true. I remember the days where if they called you, it was a 50-50 chance
That they would be home.
that they would answer the phone. That was a landline. And then if there was a message, I mean, I mean, it's hard. It's weird to think about now. Like, how did we do it? Like, obviously we did, but now it's like you can't. There's no escaping. No matter where you're at, and yeah, okay, the whole convenience thing, and you got a phone on you at all times, and there is benefits for that, right? Just in case of emergencies or whatever, you have the phone there, but at the same time, it's like sometimes it's too much.
I got a phone relatively early. I got it myself. I I went into this like shady you could before you could buy cell phones in like little stores and they would activate them from you. And it would be for what was the name of the company? Like T Cell or something like that?
I know there was Primeco.
Primeco, T Cell, and something else.
I don't know what the other.
He
ones
illegally
were.
turned on the phone for me.
He illegally did.
Yeah. I was like 15 and you had to be like 18 or 21 to like have your phone or whatever through contract. And he's like, "How old are you?" I was like, "Oh, I'm like 15." He's like, "I can't technically sell this to you." He's like, "But if you give me cash," he's like, "I'll turn it on for you."
How much was his phone?
Oh, man, I don't even
Well,
remember.
back then it probably wasn't that much, right?
I don't remember.
Well, they were selling probably, what do you call them, burner phones? The
Yeah.
ones that you can like just use once and throw in the garbage.
Yeah, I'm sure he sold me some sort of burner phone. He was a really shady guy.
Yeah, it's a burner phone.
So yeah, I had the phone for a while, and then my mom caught on that I had one.
And then how did that turn out?
Not good.
She got mad at you?
Yeah. Well, my stepdad tried to discipline me, but that didn't go over too well. But yeah, nobody really did anything. I just I mean, I had a pager and a cell phone.
Well, you did do some shady stuff back then, so
Well,
yeah, I could see why you needed a burner
It
and
was
a
kind of a necessity.
pager.
It was kind of a necessity at the time.
Gloria Montana over here.
Different times.
Yeah. But you know what? It was a Robin Hood situation, so I'll give you a little bit of a pass. Right? You were doing it to help your family out. But then at the same time, it took her over.
Yeah.
And then she went into a life of crime,
I don't know about that. I never did
leaving
prison.
bodies in her wake.
Whoa. Okay, calm down. I was no Walter White, let me tell you that.
See, that's what happens when you're an author. Your it just goes crazy. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, you're always connected and always reachable, always whatever. And I mean, that would make life stressful, right?
Yeah.
I would say.
I kind of wish cell phones weren't like,
The way they are right now.
yeah.
Sometimes I wish that too. Like I like the simpler time.
You know what? I'm gonna complain about something, and I've never told you
Do
this
it.
before.
Let's complain. I want to complain. I'm in a complaining mood today.
Are we ready to fight?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we almost did before we came up.
Yeah. Well, now we're gonna do it on camera.
Well, go ahead. You start then, and I will finish.
So when Joel and I started dating, he would never look at his phone while we were having dinner.
I don't remember that.
I remember that. You said you hated when people use their phone during meals. And now,
Did I?
now guess what he does?
I don't remember.
Guess what he does? He uses his cell phone while we're having dinner.
Well, since we're calling people out, and that's fine. And you know what? You're allowed. I'll let you get that in there.
Okay.
I don't even know why she has a cell phone because
I never
every time I call her, every time She never answers.
I don't.
She never answers. And I'm starting to give up on texting her during the day because when I text her, she don't answer. And then her thing is, well, I'm busy. Like, she can't, like, take a break time or on her lunch or something. Nah. So I don't even know why she has a phone. So she's already living in the 80s and
I
90s.
am. I'm not. I used to be really attached to my phone, but now it's like, I don't care. Like,
Which is fine, but when your husband calls you, you expect me to answer when you call, which I do. But then when I call,
there are times where you don't even look at your phone. I've been calling. Oh, my phone went off.
I never have my volume on. I always have it off because I'm at work. I don't need my phone to be ringing.
See?
And I get all these spam calls, so it's like that annoys me. So I turn off my volume. So cuz you call me usually when I'm in the car or
I have a perfect sense of calling him when he's in the middle of
she has
always.
I wish she had like that ability when it was time to buy a lottery ticket cuz she will always call me when I'm in the middle of something.
All the time.
Every single time.
Oh, I'm just getting in the car right now. I was like, I know.
Yeah,
I know what he's doing at all times.
annoying is what it is.
Oh well. But yes, I'm not attached to my phone, so if I and everybody knows this, I don't always pick up my phone. I was like,
It's because you're antisocial.
I am, and I've always said that. I'm very antisocial.
So then we don't need your phone. Does anybody want a cell phone?
No.
All right, so next talking point, in-person social life versus digital social life. In the 80s and 90s, you hung out face to face or you didn't. And then friendships were built in real time. And then today, I don't see it as necessarily a bad thing. It's kind of cool because you can make friends in others. Like a lot of my friends are in other states. They don't live in the same state I do. So you can meet people from other states, other countries. I mean, that's the connection there. That's cool. But it's like, I don't know. It's not the same as like back in the day.
I don't know. I have very few people that I talk to on Facebook. I mean, aside from the people that we both commonly like talk to. But outside of that, not really. I mean, unless it's podcast related or, along those lines, I really don't. I don't know. I'm not a very social person like that.
I'm not that social either, but it's
It's like an evil necessity, I think.
well,
I miss the times where like we would just sit there and talk with people and just converse and just have like no distractions, and now we have like, all these apps and different programs and different things that run on our phone. We're basically walking around with a mini computer.
well, look at us. We met on the internet.
Yes, we did. We met on Facebook.
We sure did.
Facebook dating, actually.
Yes.
Sure did.
As I drink some water, and you can watch me. Refreshing.
Weirdo.
Anyways, so I don't think that's not, like I said, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing because you can meet potentially a lot of cool people that are like elsewhere.
Yeah.
Boy. But yeah, I mean that one is not versus the first point where it could get really stressful being connected all the time, unless you got that annoying, sibling or friend that calls you all the time.
I'm that person.
She sure is.
I am. I call my brothers, I think, more than anybody on the phone.
I was never a phone person. I do not, and what's ironic because a lot of not this job so much, but I've had jobs where one of my main things was being on the phone. And
the last thing, I had a job like that at one point, and the last thing I wanted to do was
be on the phone at home.
After I
Yeah.
got off of work. Yeah.
It ain't even like that. It's just I don't like because I'm weird. I guess the antisocial thing kicks in. So I don't know. All right. Limited information versus information overload, which that's another one that's kind of a good thing, bad thing, right? Because I mean, you can pretty much ask the internet or what, find out anything now. It's like before you had to have a set of Encyclopedia Britannicas or the library and then go to the library and find out. Now you can just punch it up in your phone or a computer and you get your answers.
I mean, now you have like
And now you got
apps
AI.
like, yeah, that's what I was going to say, like Chat GPT or
Yeah.
Gemini or even Siri, all that stuff. You just
There seems to be, and I understand it. Like there's like this uprising lately about AI. I think personally, AI is not necessarily bad. It's a useful tool for some things. So, but like with everything, I don't understand people. Like they always gotta abuse stuff. You know, it turns into something like evil and sinister.
Wahaha.
But I don't know. I personally don't think there's anything wrong with it. There's certain, like I said, it's a tool. You use it to you use it for stuff. You don't, but people abuse everything. So
Yeah.
no thoughts on AI.
I use it sometimes for like, what have I used it for? Oh, to make like dumb little pictures of the dog or the cat. I mean, I've never really used it for anything important. I
I
guess.
even use it at work. I like because we have the AI in our system, and when I have a question about something, I don't even ask anybody. I ask AI
Yeah.
because I know I'm gonna get. I mean, not that they won't give me an answer, but
No, but I mean, AI isn't 100% like correct. It's been proven that sometimes it just pulls random answers and it's not necessarily the right answer.
I guess. Um, it's funny too because I know I was talking to somebody, and I think that even though we're more connected now, it seems like everyone's disconnected,
Oh, for sure.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like I think with technology and everything now, which is, I mean, it's great, but it makes us like less human. It's weird. I don't know.
I think that we've gotten so far from like conversing and just having that, not necessarily like a touch, but like that human connection to where, we feel, I don't know, I think that that's a lot of reasons, or the main reason why people are like less empathetic and less, I don't know what the correct word is, but I'm going to use empathetic. We just tend to be a little bit more harsh and just not human. Like we become more and more, not I don't want to say animalistic
Jaded
here.
or whatever.
We become more, jaded and just disconnected and just, I don't know. I don't like it. But I mean, I use social media and everything, so I'm like a hypocrite.
Yeah, and I mean, like back then, we used to get our entertainment and info from TV or newspapers,
Magazines.
magazines. I mean, it's all these like different media, and now it's just like in one place.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Privacy versus oversharing. Yes, yes, and yes.
Do you think we overshare on here?
On this show,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, I could give them details about my colonoscopy if you'd like. That's too
I
much.
don't even want to hear about
That's
that.
TMI.
Blech.
So I would say no. I mean, I have nothing to hide, and I'm an open book, so I don't care.
No,
Like,
but I
and
mean,
I have
there's
no shame either.
there's sharing and communicating your story, and then there's like
Oversharing.
oversharing.
Give me an example. Someone who overshared with you.
Oh, what they overshare?
Yeah, why not?
Oh man, I think
And don't name names so we don't get in trouble.
okay. So I was at a library. This was a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I mentioned before used to spend a lot of time at our local library,
Yes.
and there was
Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
no that it's kind of embarrassing. So
Oh,
there-
is this embarrassing for you?
I don't know. Let me tell
right,
the
go
story
ahead.
and then
Finish your
we'll
story.
judge it. So I was just there was like this section or this area in the library that I had just discovered where they had a bunch of like free books and you can exchange books or like, it was all in like the honor system. And there was this guy and he kept kind of like giving me like a weird look.
Mm.
And I was like, what is wrong with this guy? So, I kind of started moving away from him and he would like kind of follow me, right? So I was like, what the heck is wrong with this weirdo?
Okay.
So he had this book. I'm not even going to say the name of the book because it was like,
Raunchy.
it was positions, right?
Oi.
And
Okay.
he was telling me like, oh, I've done like this, and this off my list.
Yee.
And I was like,
And you were a kid, right?
I must have been like 12.
Yeah, that
was
Yeah.
creepy to me. And I was like, what? I had no clue like how to handle it.
is oversharing,
That
and that is
Inappropriate.
police car ride to the station.
Yeah.
Oy.
I mean, there's so many instances like that I like witnessed and experienced as a kid, but I think that kind of sticks out in my mind because there was like adults around us and like nobody stepped in. So it was just kind of like, oh my god.
Ew.
So yeah, I think that's probably the worst time that somebody ever kind of approached me in a weird way.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, that's not what you were expecting, right?
Not at all.
No.
I don't know how to continue now. Okay, slower pace versus constant urgency. That is very true. It was more low key and more kind of chill back then. And now it's just like go, 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 go.
I'm go 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 until I get tired, and then I'm just like, I'll get to it when I get to it.
For someone like me that doesn't have the most patience in the world, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Because everything now is so instant, right? Like everything you get right away. And then it's kind of funny. It's like there was this one stand-up comedian one time that was making jokes about how you'll stand in front of your microwave and you'll get impatient. You'll like heat something up for a minute or something, and then you're watching the clock getting all antsy and like impatient. Yeah, it was funny, trust me. But yeah, for a guy like me, where I'm not the most patient guy in the world, I guess it's a good thing, but it's not a good thing. Yes, no.
No.
Alrighty then. So yes, says here you waited, calls, mail, answer, mail. That's another one, right? For sure. Email instant. You hit the button, they get their mail or whatever it is. And then back then, especially like when you were a kid, right? And you hit in the cereal boxes when you had to mail in the coupon to get the toy
Yeah.
or whatever they were offering.
Yeah.
And then you had to wait the 4 to 6 weeks. weeks. And then you would finally get it, and you were all excited.
And it'd be some stupid toy.
Yeah, it'd be some cheap garbage.
Piece of crap. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I've ordered for.
I got
There's
one.
a bunch of stuff. What did you order?
I ordered a magic genie.
A magic genie.
It was
Okay.
like a Swedish fish. Do you guys remember those?
Uh-huh.
Or a fortune telling fish?
I don't remember that.
Okay, so basically they were like these plastic for lack of better description, stickers,
Okay.
and you would put it on the palm of your hand. And
Oh, I
remember
remember
you would
that.
ask a
Oh.
question.
And it would curl up or something,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
but it
I
was this
remember
heat
that.
activated.
Yeah.
No, we didn't know any better, but I paid $1.50 for it or something.
Back then, that was a lot.
That was, and then I ordered some sea monkeys one time, which that was pretty cool. I ordered, but again, we had to wait 4 to 6 weeks, and by the time that I had received some of this stuff, I had completely forgotten that I ordered it.
That did happen before where you would order, and I mean, you would just forget about it.
And do you remember the CDs for a penny? I used to order those all the time and never pay
I
those.
may or may have not partaken in a bunch of those.
I owe Columbia House
They probably still have my
your information.
yeah, but I used to do that when there was cassettes. Remember
Yeah.
cassettes? Like I think you got like 10 cassettes for a penny.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole catch was you had to sign up for the service.
Yeah.
And then once you got like the month was over or something like that, they started billing you. And at one point, I did legit because I was a huge music nerd and I like collected all kinds of music. But I used the service, like legit used it. I didn't just get the penny and then try not to buy anything. But and a lot of those CDs got stolen. Like yeah,
Karma.
I guess it was karma, right? Because I had like a lot, man. I had so many CDs, and I had took a one of those back in the day. You had all these binders with all your CDs. So I had this one big binder and a lot of good CDs in there. And I don't remember what happened. I was at work. I took it to work, and then I forgot it or something. I don't remember. And then they were gone, of course.
Somebody took off with your
Of course they
CDs.
did. Because, I mean, there's just this big book of CDs. No one's around. I'm just going to take it. So, yeah, that sucked. Sucked bad. But karma.
What is it? What John Lennon said? Instant karma's gonna get ya. Do.
Huh?
Huh?
Anyways. Stronger boundaries, blurred lines. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Back then, like no was no and whatever. And just things were more cut and dry. Not no more.
No meant yes for me.
No, yeah. Just like now,
Yeah.
of course.
Some things never change.
Some things never change. Work stayed at work and home was home, which that's what I try to do now. I mean, that's
Yeah.
nothing, I don't think that's anything different. I try to, well, I shouldn't say that. In the past, I would do that. I would kind of bring work home and then I'll admit, I wasn't like I was very stressed. Well, not to get into the big story, but I worked a lot. I was supporting a family that I inherited, and yeah, sometimes I was, yeah, I was not the kindest person. I just wanted to be left alone, I guess. But
I set boundaries because I used to do that.
I'm not good
For a
at
long
setting
time.
boundaries. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting better at it, but I was never very good at boundaries.
I remember that one time I had been overworking, and I used to work so much more. Why do I sound weird? I used to work so much more, when I was single.
Mm-hmm.
This was like way before you, but I would literally work like 16 hours, go home, take a nap, and then go pick up another 1 or 2 shifts. And I remember one day I was like, I told them in the office, I was like, I'm going to take some time off. I was like, I need like a week to kind of get myself back together.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, don't bother me with anything. I'm literally taking my days off, whether you guys give them to me or not. If I get fired, I don't care. So I went home. I turned off my phone because I had 2 phones at the time. I had my office work phone, and then I had my personal phone.
Mm-hmm.
Never gave them my personal number. They always had to call that one line.
Right.
And I remember it was like 2 or 3 days, and I just turned on my phone to see if I had any missed calls from like clients or something important. And I had like 30 missed calls, like 15 different voicemails. So I was like, what the hell is going on? I thought there was like an emergency. So I checked the messages. And at first it was like, Gloria, where are you? Can you please give us a call? A couple of calls later, Gloria, this is important. And by the end of the calls, they were like, look, you need to answer your phone, okay? It was just like, So I was like, I called the office and they were like, you need to pick up your phone whenever we call because we have important things and you have clients. I was like, I'm off of work. I was like, no. I was like, first off, you guys aren't even paying me to be on call. I don't have to answer your phone.
Right.
Yeah. Like let's kind of redirect that tone. You have to set boundaries because otherwise people
Yeah,
are
that is true.
always going to cross them.
Very, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We'll kind of wrap this up pretty soon. Fewer choices versus too many choices. I would say that's pretty accurate, right?
What is it?
You had fewer choices back then, and now you have too many choices.
Yeah. There's definitely way too many choices.
Too many. But anyways, I think. Do you have anything to add to that or no?
No.
You don't.
No, I.
Well, actually, like here, perfect example, right? And this is, I mean, I guess we had this issue back in the day too.
Mm-hmm.
Watching TV, right? I mean, of course, there was a ton of shows you could watch or whatever. Now it's even worse. You have all these services
And nothing to watch.
and a million movies you can pick from, and there's nothing to watch. So it's weird.
Yeah, or you would think that things would have become more convenient like that. Like, oh, I have
No.
15 different services and have to pay for each one individually, mind you.
We all fell for it. We
Yeah.
all did.
I joined Netflix when it was like,
I remember Netflix when I was getting CDs in the mail.
yeah,
And then they went streaming.
mm-hmm.
Or there's that story too that wasn't Blockbuster gonna buy what? No, Netflix was gonna buy Blockbuster, or was it the other way around?
I don't know.
And then Blockbuster kind of screwed them over, and then Blockbuster ended up going out of business, and then Netflix, of course, blew up. Yeah, so Blockbuster could have had a piece of that, and they screwed it up.
Yeah, but
Blockbuster was awesome.
it was. I miss.
Going to the video store. Well, I don't know if this is a national chain, but here in Chicago there was of course there was Blockbuster. That's everywhere, and
Wasn't
then
there like a Gold Coast video or something like
I
that?
think there was Gold Coast Video. The second one that we always went to was Hollywood Video,
Yeah.
and that one was pretty good. Then there's Family Video, and then there was what was the other one? I used to like going to little mom and pop ones.
Mm-hmm.
There was a few in our neighborhood. Like there'd just be some little corner store that rented movies, and we'd go there.
We had in Des Plaines, and this was when we first moved there, because I grew up in, what was it, Melrose Park, and then Schiller Park, Melrose Park, and then Des Plaines, Rosemont, right? So when we first moved to Display or Rosemont, actually at this point, when we lived in Rosemont, I was probably in kindergarten, no, probably like first, second grade, something like that. And I remember that there was this like little store, and it was like it looked like a little house from the outside, and you would walk in and it'd be like pink, and it had like
Why does that ring a bell?
I don't know, but it had like the glass cases that we have here,
Uh-huh.
and they just had boxes of movies, and you would go out to this like little machine and you would push in like, let's say B-52 was like, I don't know, Beetlejuice or whatever.
B-52 is like the group?
No, the numbers. They'd be like B-52, B-53,
Yeah.
and each one corresponded like with the movie. So you would go, you would put your money in, and then somebody would be in the back side of it,
Okay.
and they would put it through the slot and just give you your movies like that.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
One of my favorite jobs was in a video store. I used to love working there.
I
That was
always-
a fun job.
I always wanted to work at Blockbuster, but I never got the chance.
No, I worked at this one little local neighborhood one. It was like I said, that was a cool job. I enjoyed that job. And then we could watch movies before they came out, and then it was a cool job. I enjoyed it. But anyways, now I do what I do.
Do what you do.
All right, I think that's where we're gonna end it. This was a disaster.
Why a disaster?
I don't know. This show was. I'm sure there's no one listening.
I don't know. This is so weird. You trying like, I know it looks like I'm looking like up, because I don't know where the hell.
We're still trying to get used to all of this stuff, so it's like the lighting is better on Gloria than last time. She was pink. She looked like a Smurf last time.
I think there's too much lights. I think we should just go light.
We should do like this dramatic, like neon, and
Well, we have like all, I don't understand.
we're gonna toy around with it. So you're gonna see a bunch of different stuff. You're gonna see lights on, lights off. You're gonna see
We have all this cool lighting that we don't use now because he wants to have this big ass bright light over. Let me point that way.
what do you mean?
That
This light
yes,
here that I'm reaching for.
yeah.
But if we don't have this light, we won't see your beautiful face.
I don't even want to see my beautiful face.
I'm sure I want to see your beautiful face, and I'm sure other people want to see. That's why we're doing this, because people wanted to see our faces.
Look what you guys did.
See, you asked for it, and now look. That's what you wanted.
Poor souls.
How dare you? We'll get the stuff dialed in at some point.
Sooner rather than later because this lighting is killing my eyes.
How do you figure? So, okay. So I'm sure you creators out there, anybody that's into this kind of stuff, you know you got to have, the lighting's kind of important, right? So, like here I have, you can't see it, but off camera right here, I have a light that kind of shines on my face kind of to light me up. Let's see what happens if I turn it off. Let's see how different I look. Here we go. Oh, it's not. I mean, it's more shadows, but it's not horrible. But anyway, see, there's a difference. So you gotta have light, lady, or else you're gonna look like Nosferatu. See, like we're turning the light off, and that's what she looks like. See, she looks like she's blue. Now we turn it on. See? Isn't this fun, people?
No, it's not.
This is fun. I love this.
I don't.
I apologize. Next time we'll have a more polished show. The show was kind of, weird. And she's half asleep over there.
No, I'm actually awake today.
Anyways, so I hope you guys are still awake.
And if not, wake the hell up.
Yes. I mean, we're open to suggestions and stuff like that. So, And admittedly, today was it was a kind of a long day, and you know, with work and all that, because we're do our day jobs, so and trying to hurry up and do this. Well, I don't say hurry up because I enjoy doing this. I love talking to my buddies and my friends out there, and our new friends that are listening. And if you're just starting to watch us and listen, thank you
Welcome.
very much. Welcome. And trust me, it's usually better than this. All right, guys, don't forget the website, sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. Uh, from the last episode, I did post that. I posted that thing for the never ending story explanation. It's on
Oh,
there.
is it?
I
Okay.
posted it. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to go on there and check it out and watch it yourselves, you can watch it. I was in the process of putting other stuff on there. So just be patient. I'm going to be updating it and stuff. So yeah, sessions and lessons and scripted.com. Check it out. And if you want to send us a message, an email, whatever it is, suggestions, the email is sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com. And of course, visit us on all the socials. The socials, I mean, you know them all: Facebook, uh, TikTok, Twitter. I don't. It's not even Twitter anymore. TikTok's the most popular one, although there'll be some stuff in the works. We'll let you guys know, of course, when we're ready to launch or whatever. So just keep posted on that stuff. You have anything you want to add and want to plug or whatever, ma'am?
Yes, once you're done listening to this, be sure to hop on over to Glowing Off Script. We release episodes every Friday. I'm currently looking for guests, so if you're interested in coming on, having a conversation with me, I'm not filming, so don't worry about being on camera. I'm still in the infant stages, so for right now, it's just
Yeah,
going to
hers
be an
is
audio.
it's audio only, so you don't have to be on camera.
Right, so just be sure and reach out to me. It's GLOING off script at yahoo.com. Remember, there is no W.
And guys, you want to tune in this weekend because she has Gary Holtz back on
Yes,
from Northman Coaching,
he was actually my first guest.
hmm
Yeah.
and he was nice enough to come back
Yes,
after this disaster.
we had a lovely chat.
They did, and they were talking about toxic masculinity
Versus
and
masculinity.
yes, and red flags and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, tune in on Friday. It's a great conversation. Gary's a great guy. He's funny dude. Yeah, and go visit him at his site at northmancoaching.com. Also, he's big on social, so you'll catch him as superior. His handle on TikTok is superior.mailman, and you'll find him on Facebook. And I'm Gary Holtz. Go say hello. Tell him Joel sent you and Glow sent you.
Hopefully, you don't get shunned.
And guys, don't forget my book, May December End, The Ballad of Joey Flowers. It's available on Amazon, Amazon Kindle, on Barnes & Noble's Nook, and barnesandnoble.com. I actually have a picture, well, a copy of it. I should have been prepared.
You were not prepared.
Actually, you know what? And I probably shouldn't point this out. So this was an early edition of it, and you can see how it's cut off. Can you see that? It's like barely, whatever. And the cover's different. We already discussed that in the last episode. So that's not the cover you're gonna get. But the book's out. Go get it right now. Why are you looking over here like that?
Oh, I thought you were going to pull out the other one.
What other one?
The new cover.
Well, the new cover is not here. I can get the new cover. I'll get the new cover while you entertain the people. Go ahead and tell them something. Nothing? Entertain the people, will you?
Yeah, I have nothing to say to you guys, so just be sure to check everybody out.
Plug your show some more.
Oh, listen to Glowing Off Script. It's an awesome show. You will love it. I guarantee it.
She guarantees it. Let me
I
put my
do.
headphones back on. Ooh, a little bit of feedback there. All right, anyways, let's do this again. May December end.
There we go.
The Ballad of Joey Flowers.
He's so serious.
Yeah, why so serious?
Yeah.
Amazon Kindle, Barnes & Noble, Nook. I've gotten some pretty good feedback on it, so I'm...
Yes, definitely check it out. I read it, and not because I'm his wife and because he forced me to
I
read.
forced her to
No,
read
he
it.
didn't force me to. It's actually a pretty quick read. It looks a little long,
It
but
looks like it, but that's
it's
what
a
I've...
super quick read.
They say it's a very easy, quick read, and
Yeah.
the way I wrote it, it's you can pick it up, put it down, read a few pages, put it down, pick it back up. Like,
Yeah, that's what I would do. Every couple
Yeah.
of days, I would read a few pages.
it's a real easy read and
Very.
pretty quick read. So yeah, pick that up today. It's available right now. All right, I think that's it. I don't have anything else. Is there anything else you would like to plug or talk about or whatever before we let these fine people go?
Nope. Just remember to drink your coffee. And look, I have my tea. So simple.
Oh, sip your tea. Very good. All right, everybody. So thank you for listening. Like I said, these videos will get better and better as we go. We've been doing audio for the last year only, and this is fairly new to us. So there's going to be learning curves and all of that stuff. But seriously, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We really do appreciate it. We just bit the bullet and we said, let's just do it. So, yeah, we really do appreciate you guys. So thank you. And we will see you on the next episode. Now I got to learn how to do all of this stuff. So we'll see you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Say it twice so you don't forget it.